What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo hanging out here, beautiful Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Nice winter day. So today we're going to talk about downwind boards. Got these new Armstrong Downwind boards. We've got the standard FG here. You know, I think downwinding for a lot of people is kind of aspirational. You know, it takes a ton of logistics. I've done a bunch of downwinders prone, and it's like I got to wear a watch. I got to tell my wife, hey, I'm going to be coming in somewhere between Buxton and Avon in anywhere from a half hour to 3 hours from now. Can you come pick me up? And it's just, you know, when I'm going with friends, I'm not really, nobody's really ending at the right spot. It's not like doing a kiteboarding downwinder where the logistics are easy. So with the downwind boards, you know, it's the theory is that, hey, this board you can paddle up, you know, either prone or SUP. You can get up on foil quickly and easily and efficiently in any kind of wind bump, wind slop, whatever it is. So I really think that that's awesome, but I think the practical use is going to be for light wind winging, because if you can drop down wing sizes, not have to have an 8 meter to go out in light air, which everyone has, you know, that's going to make it just a much more relevant purchase for you, because then, hey, I can learn how to downwind, but I'm also using a ton light wind winging. So I rigged up a 5 and 6. The wind came up a little bit. It's right around 10. I'm probably just going to rig the 5 so I'm underpowered. I'm going to start on the FG. This is a 5.8 99 liter FG, and you know, by 28 inches wide. Just in comparison, this one's 96 liters, 6.8, foot longer, 19 and a quarter wide, 5 and 5/8 versus 4 and 7/8. So I presume this is gonna be a lot tippier because it's so narrow. I presume it's gonna be a lot faster, just straight line speed, just because it's, you know, the thing is just crazy. The shape, you know, Army worked really hard on this. It almost looks like, you know, some sort of outrigger, some sort of crazy wild outrigger canoe style thing with, you know, a side of futuristic Army, you know, pro sailing thing. So we'll start with the FG, get it out there, go see how it goes on the 5 meter, and then we're gonna come in and flip it up. All right, 5 meter. Yeah, pretty underpowered on the 5. That's kind of what I want. I want to go out there and slog purposefully. It's about 10, so I want to see if I can get going on the FG, and then if I can get going on the downwind board and see how that goes. All right, a little frosty today, just the air. Water is actually pretty warm because it's been warm lately, but air is a little cooler, so we're in the hoodie. And yeah, gonna rig up here. Again, it's real light on the inside. Taking the 1125 795 mast. That 795 mast gives you some more stiffness and smoothness through the water to get the, you know, those HA wings. Like, just gives you lots of control and lots of forward speed on them, even in light conditions. Just a standard HA tail, 5 meter wing. You know, I'm trying to kind of use what I normally would use, because my goal with this downwind board is to ditch using wings bigger than 5 meter, maybe, you know, maybe even 6 meter, maybe the tops. But if I could ditch trying to ride a 7 or 8 when it's light, go with the downwind board, might be the ticket. All right, let's get out there. 99 liters. Come on. Definitely really light out here. So having a board that you can kind of taxi around on, bigger board, stable, it's really nice for light wind when you're winging. Guess it's not that stable. Definitely some weird cross chop out here. I don't know if I'm going. It feels really light. Maybe the 6 would have been the right call. Definitely it's probably going to be pretty hard on the downwind board, because there's a lot of weird cross chop because the wind was a different direction yesterday, so it'll be a little tricky once I get out here on that board. But it's so light out here. I hate slogging. This sucks. Oh, definitely a little tricky out here today. 99, 5 meter, not the right call. I mean, I think that 6 meter might work, but super light out here. There's this weird chop and stuff. So I'm gonna switch up boards. And I mean, it's like, yeah, it's really light. I'll switch up boards, go to that downwind board, see if that helps. I'll probably be eating crap like crazy because I'm falling off of the 99, trying to taxi around. So I'm sure that the downwind board being so much narrower, I'll probably fall off that one. But I'm gonna go make my way back in and give it a shot. Oh, it's a nice little swell. If I was on foil, I'd be riding that swell. But I'm slogging. Oh, that was so painful. Just total crap breeze out there. But nice little walk of shame. Always puts you back in reality. And yeah, there's a little bit of cross current chop. So I mean, I kind of cooked out, fell off of this monster 99 liter. So I presume with the much narrower and longer downwind board, that's going to be even more of a challenge, is just stability. So here we go, switch it up. I'm going to stick with the 5 meter for now, just to see if I can get going. It's like it's really light out there, but I'm gonna try it, you know, like here to try and drop the big wings. So can I do this with, you know, 1125? I surf a lot, I wing it a ton. It's like a really good all-around go-to foil for me. So can I get going on that, or do I need to go to bigger equipment like the 1325, 1525, 6 meter, 7 meter? Well, see what the downwind board makes a difference. All right, I'm gonna rig it up. Wow, this thing paddles so incredibly fast. It's just like a missile through the water, even with a foil and dragging a wing. It's just super fast through the water. Side to side it is tippier, but we'll see when I try and stand up. It's still super light out here. I'll probably have to go to 6, but let me see if I can get going a little bit and get out. Maybe there's a little more wind outside, maybe, I don't know. Some bumps coming in too, so maybe I can kind of bump in on one of those, but we'll see. Try it out. Okay, got up to my knees. Hey, it's the start. Here we go. Dude, even just at your like kneeling, just goes quick through the water when there's still very little breeze. I'm having a hard time holding up the wing. There's just a little breeze. The 5 meter, I don't think it's gonna cut it. Hopping the board and boom. Woo. No breeze. This is bizarre sport. Wow, that is so weird. Like this board, you kind of just have to like hop it and boom, all of a sudden it creates forward speed and goes. I'm gonna ditch this 5 meter and take the 6 because I think I got it. I'm gonna put a leash on too because I was kind of stressing out about that, but you know, ditch this this wing, put up 6 meter. I think I'll be juiced cruising around. More adventures with downwind boards, but proof is that there was no way I was going on the FG, and that's like one of the best Lightwind boards I've ever used. This board, yeah, it's a little awkward. It's a different start, but hey, I was up riding on foil and absolutely no breeze. Totally crazy. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. Get this no recession going. Yeah, I think that if I had more experience, you know, like with the board, I mean, this is the first time I've ridden this thing, but I could feel that once you learn how to cork this thing, boing, boing, popping it out of the water, it's just gonna fly out of the water and get you on the foil. And hence the reason you can do it with, you know, no wind on the wing. But I think that's gonna be the ticket. Once you learn to hop this thing, it's gonna really take off. We're gonna try it out and see. Okay, here goes nothing on the 6 meter. Still really light inside here, but we'll see. Got a kneeling set up. It's not that bad actually, as far as stability goes. Not great by any means, but easier than my 50 liter. Just cruises through the water. It does edge a little weird. Like I'm used to really hanging off the windward side. You just gotta kind of ride it flat. Oh. A little awkward for sure, because there's not much of a landing pad. Oh. Coming out switch. I'm coming right into this weird chop and going in. That kind of chop is with me, so I think it'll be a lot easier to get going regular stand. Still like no worries out here. Right on top of the swell. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh yeah. Woo! No breeze boiling. Okay. Hold this off. That's as low a speed wipeout as you could ever get. It's embarrassing. This is just how some sessions end. Paddle of shame. But I learned a bunch, and that's part of it. But with the sun setting, the breeze really went to crap. It was looking like there was more breeze when I started, so I should have probably just taken the 6 right off the bat. But definitely was able to get a few rides, learn something new, which is great, because that's why we're out here. Just keep learning, keep taking sessions, keep getting better. At least my walk of shame is pretty. Slogging's a darn good workout, that's for sure. A couple walk of shames later, I think I proved my point to myself that downwind board definitely is going to work for Lightwind winging until there's no more breeze. Like, there's just no breeze. It looked like there was some caps on the outside when I started. I should have taken the 6, but I wanted to really try and be super underpowered. Took the 5, slog, got up on foil. By the time I got out there with the 6, that was like, you know, same thing, dying. Got a couple puffs coming back in, and I am also making it kind of as hard as I can on myself to try and use my standard equipment, standard riding area. I could have gone in the Sound, which is no current. This had a bunch of current, little weird bumps, which makes it harder on this board. But I was actually really surprised at how stable I was on this 96 liter. I wouldn't go smaller. I wouldn't go 85 for Lightwind winging. If I want to taxi around standing up, I would probably go the 1 size up and to get that kind of more volume. But then you get less turning and just flow and whatnot. So I think 96 is going to be right. Looking forward to some Lightwind summer sessions and spring sessions, and continue to try this thing out. If you want more reviews, go to our website, realwatersports.com. And if you want to talk to someone about what gear is going to be right for you, call the shop, 252-987-6000. See you guys on the water for the next session. Whew.